Hello, this is an installation video for the Guillotine hop-up unit. So what you're going to need is the hop-up unit. You're going to need 2 of the Allen screws, that's included. This O-ring for the hop-up wheel tension, that's included. You're going to need this O-ring. This is for the outer barrel. It sits over the inner barrel like that, and that's also included. You're going to need a 0.050 inch hex key or a 1.27 millimeter hex key. Both of these are standard sizes for imperial and metric. You can find them online. They don't usually come in most sets, but they come in some sets. They also come in like iFixit kits. So you're also going to need an inner barrel. So what you're going to want to do to start is cut off the tab of your VSR style bucking. This is the Guillotine Executioner bucking. So what you're going to want to do to start is just slide it in and make sure that it lines up so that the top is on there. And you're kind of going to want to rotate it back and forth so that it slides in kind of smoothly. Because there's a lip right there that it might get caught on. Here, let's see, I'll point it to you. This lip right here, it can catch the edge of the bucking. So you're gonna wanna spin it into place, and that'll help it prevent it from catching. So then you're gonna wanna look through your barrel to make sure that it's lined up properly. And then you're gonna wanna kind of loosely tighten each of these screws down first. Kind of like, just kind of like spin it kind of loosely on both sides, and then kind of rotate the barrel a little bit. This will help make sure it's lined up properly. And then you're going to want to kind of tighten them down a little more. You don't want to tighten them down too much because since these are so small, they can strip out, and once they're stripped out, you're pretty much screwed. So just kind of tighten them down. Maybe you could put some Loctite on them. I'm not doing that for any of my guns because I'm kind of scared of them stripping out. In the new update of the hop-up units though, I'm going to be doing a different style of clamping for the barrel. But this seems to be working. It doesn't seem to be coming loose at all. So I don't think Loctite is necessary at all. So once you get that done, just going to slide this O-ring over, the thicker one, like that. And then you're also gonna need the nub and the hop-up arm and the pin that is also included. All right, so the nub, you're gonna wanna put it down over the bucking, kind of towards the back. And then maybe start with sliding the pin in, just not all the way like that. And then put the hop-up arm on, like so. And then kind of just maybe put something in there to help line it up. And then the pin will just slide in. And then you're gonna wanna punch that pin down using a punch and a hammer. Like so. It's kind of hard to focus. Then after that, you want to slide the hop-up wheel on, like so, and kind of just rotate it on over that O-ring. It might be kind of tough too. I designed it so that it would have a lot of tension. That way it doesn't risk unadjusting itself. So it might be difficult the first time getting it over that, but yeah. And now it's kind of like it's not gonna unadjust itself from recoil or anything like that. Then you're gonna wanna slide on your guillotine outer barrel, obviously. and it's counterclockwise. And this outer barrel is going to be tensioned on the O-ring. Like with the stock outer barrel and bucking, it was tensioned on the hop-up wheel and the hop-up itself, sort of. It was kind of, I don't even know how it was actually supposed to be, but that's how my setup seemed to work, and I didn't really like it. But now the outer barrel is just tensioned onto that O-ring with a little bit of gap for the hop-up wheel to slide back and forth, so that the outer barrel isn't tensioning the hop-up unit. The hop-up unit is just tensioned on the O-ring that's under it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then you just install the whole barrel setup into your gun.